Yeah, it's coronavirus day 541, page 3, day 51, 941 cases, 9 deaths. Majority of these are from 2 months ago, and only 4 of them. And no regions reported on which cases from, like every other weekend. We have seen that from that last month. So, don't know why, but you know. So, anyways, today's topic has to do with flights. So, a lot of canceled flights, lost luggage, no customer support. So, taking an airplane flight has been hell right now. So, let's talk. So, one person, Catherine Latinsky, she flew out of Winnipeg for a week-long vacation with friends near London, Ontario, in early August. Yet she and her friend had gone through one round of flight cancellation. So Catherine Litinsky, who was a law student who was working at a summer placement. So WestJet had told her that in July that she had been rebooked on different flights that would have been forced to take an extra one day off, and so instead she canceled her booking, received a full refund, and rebooked herself on Air Canada to Toronto, Pearson Airport, and then to London, and took a regional flight to there, but when she was set to fly back with the same itinerary, she got a message from Air Canada at 5:23 a.m. that very day saying her flight back to Toronto appears Toronto have been cancelled due to crew constraints. So the airline had rebooked her flights, leaving the next day, which would have taken her from London to Toronto, and then all the way to Vancouver, and then back to Winnipeg, according to documents. And she's Catherine Natinsky that this was just ridiculous. So. So she had to call a cab and made her way to London to Toronto's Pearson Airport, where she was able to fly to Winnipeg, which has not been canned. But the cost for the taxi that took her from London all the way to Toronto's Pearson Airport cost her more than $500, and she said it was a nightmare. And so she's not the only one who had to go through this hell. So her Catherine's son. So other passengers, so Canadian air travelers have been taken to social media that from canceled flights, lost luggage, and hours-long wait times for customer service. So John Gradek said it's a mess, and he's a coordinator for aviation management program at McGill University in Montreal. So. And since people are like trying to go somewhere because of due to coronavirus restrictions that have been holding them back from do so. So airlines have been trying to maximize bookings, but the airplane travel is only temporarily. They haven't really rehired some staff uh, who have just bailed and just quit, and also labor shortages and a lot of flight cancellation, which is also proving upon. So airlines are trying to rely on staff trying to do overtime. And Air Canada sent an email to Catherine Letinsky. Her flight being canceled due to crew constraints. Read, for example, crew have a duty day limit, which means they work for a maximum number of hours than one explanation could be that they reached their maximum due to the earlier flight delays or connection issues, according to what they said. With not just Canada, but also it's happening in the USA and also United Kingdom, reporting according to John Gradick. So Air Canada reported that they had to recall about 50%, 55% of its flight attendants to operate approximately 35% of its pre-COVID schedules. So, long waits for customer service. Okay. So, Bernice Mackenzie, so she was bumped off the first leg of her journey to New Orleans. When she was able to obtain a separate ticket for her 15-month-old son. So she was supposed to fly from Windsor to Toronto and then to Detroit with Air Canada. And her 15-month-old son was listed on the son as a lap child. But Air Canada they made her buy an extra ticket for. And she was flying on with her fiance to a destination wedding. And though she had already booked it through a travel agency, but the travel agency couldn't contact the Air Canada to get that one issued. And they were being lousy and they replied to her, and 7.5, 7.5 hours and a half, 30 minutes later, and then she was told that she was bumped off the flight, and that is just lousy. And Fort McMurray, yeah, another person also, he had to also give up on his flight. So yeah, this is not the season to be like getting on a flight. So hospitalization, no ICU patients, 172 in ICU. Plus 3, 97 of them using a ventilator. And that's a big jump from down from last time. And please follow coronavirus safety rules and regulations and phase 3 rules just because of the India variant and due to wave 4. And please do not bully any doctors or anyone over a topic coronavirus related, because this is becoming a problem. Get vaccinated, stay safe.